Yes, yes, yes. This is me, Hudson George, man. Somebody disturb me. They tell me I'm spreading propaganda. so the phone ring, So I had to do the video over. Anyway, I'm not spreading propaganda as they're trying to say. They could come if they want. Anyway, my topic this evening is Ralph Gonzalez has lost the election in St. Vincent the Grenadines. And it seems that though he's lost, is a big setback for the left. They are in shock. Ralph lost the election. So I'm doing my live now to talk about Ralph and the left-wing politics in the Caribbean. Now, Ralph is popular in Grenada, and I hope a lot of Grenadians in politics, especially the left, will learn a lesson from Ralph's defeat. I hope so. Because the politics is kind of similar to Ralph, Ralph ruled for how much? 24 years in St. Vincent and months, and he lost now. Now, the left in Grenada, Ralph is the mentor or the experience. He's the experienced man, He's the propagandist and he's the mentor. So I will play a tune now before I continue on the live for the Grenadian left to know they should learn from Ralph, because don't take Caribbean people for granted.
Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a shamble drum, it is not a jump. I hear it a distant drum, coming from far away. Government come and government go, policy change, left wing, right wing politics. They invoke the spirit of the revolution, they say. October 19th supposed to be the massacre day. This new regime want to make it Heroes Day. Who are the heroes? Eastern drum, Eastern drum, Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a shamble drum, it is not a jump. I hear it a distant drum, coming from far away. Media been controlled, culture been invaded, spies spying on spies, the left spitting too. Lots of opportunists out there. All even in the diaspora, they monitoring what people say. Spoken words being watched by the agents. Chapters of political party operating like a central committee. They even invaded Grenada Day. Eastern drum, Eastern drum, Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a shamble drum, it is not a jump. I hear it a distant drum, coming from far away. Politicians coming up for Grenada Day, and if you're an artist and you're on the card to perform, they send you. Is that democracy? Is our politician creative artists? Are we going back to the days of the revolution when the media was censored? Eastern drum, Eastern drum, Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a Shango drum, it is not a jump drum. I hear it a distant drum, coming from far away. October 19th and October 25th has become controversial. Some people say October 19th was the massacre day. They believe October 25th was the liberation day. But now here comes this government saying October 19th is Heroes Day. Up to now, who are the heroes? They just can't say. Do we have a dictatorship in the making? We got to be vigilant. Eastern drum, Eastern drum, Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a Shango drum, it is not a jump drum. I hear it a distant drum, coming from far away.
Yes, the reason why I play that tune is for them Grenadians, especially those with left-wing political ideas who want to make a comeback. Left-wing politics cannot be prominent in these small Caribbean countries. To keep left-wing politics, you have to have an army and a big power backing you. Cuba survived it because of the Soviet Union. And so, but the type of left like Ralph Gonsalves and those in Grenada, that kind of leftism cannot survive. So all you have is they go rule for a couple of years, but there's a time when the voters is going to take them down, you know. So in Grenada, and the kind of left we have down the islands, there does interfaith culture, including the Calypsonian mark, spoken word. If you're doing spoken words and all them things, they will come after you. Or if you're outspoken. But the tune I play is I was hearing a distant drum coming from far away. The Grenadian left that. Well, they back. Just as in St. Vincent, perhaps Ralph thought things good, you know. He couldn't lose, he was untouchable. But on November 27, 2025, he get a shocker. And the other left wingers in the Caribbean, they get a shocker too. But also Ralph was kind of controversial too, to compare with Grenadian left. And other countries in the Caribbean who don't have left-wing politics, they do business with China, but Ralph stick to Taiwan, which is kind of a strange. And I think also the government in St. Lucia, I think, deal with Taiwan too. I think so. I'm not too sure, because there was a switch back to Taiwan, I think, in St. Lucia. But Ralph, as a left-winger, or a socialist, he stick to Taiwan. And in St. Lucia, I think the present government, I don't know if they switch it back, but the previous one, they go back to Taiwan. So, in terms of Grenada, our left, they want the Chinese now. If the Chinese could come in now. But then again, Caribbean people, if they travel, I don't think the Chinese people are left-wing politics. Chinese politics is a capitalism, a new brand of capitalism. So Ralph played the game with Taiwan, so I want to see if this new government, if they will stick to Taiwan. And Ralph said he wasn't selling passport. So where the money is going to come from? I don't know, But all I know, Ralph was very involved in Grenada politics. And I have a little thing for my Facebook Grenadian brethren, Wilderness Vice. He's a spiritual Baptist. He said he does see things before, but he couldn't see Ralph was falling. But me, I'm not a spiritual Baptist, but a man of, I deal with the word, poetry, poems, the spoken words, in the griot style. So when I make this song, I hear in a distant drum coming from far away. I always say nothing is not prominent, A different song gonna come, a different drum gonna beat far away. So did Ralph know he'll get a different drum or he'll hear a different song? The different drum, the different song was when the people voting in the voting booth to vote him out. Anyway, my brethren, Wilderness, you got to get more vision, man. You let the poet beat you on that one. I was hearing a different song and a different drum. Mr. Wilderness, what you are hearing? Anyway, talk to me, man. I'll go on till I come. I'll go again, but before I go, I'm going to play my tune again. Before I go, play the tune. Different drums.
Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a shamble drum, it is not a jump drum. I hear in a distant drum, coming from far away. Government come and government go, policy change, left wing, right wing politics. They invoke the spirit of the revolution, they say. October 19th supposed to be the massacre day. This new regime want to make it Heroes Day. Who are the heroes? Eastern drum, Eastern drum, Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a shamble drum, it is not a jump drum. I hear in a distant drum, coming from far away. Media been controlled, culture been invaded, spies spying on spies, the left spitting too. Lots of opportunists out there. All even in the diaspora, they monitoring what people say. Spoken words being watched by the agents. Chapters of political party operating like a central committee. They even invaded Grenada Day. Eastern drum, Eastern drum, Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a shamble drum, it is not a jump I hear in a distant drum, coming from far away. Politician coming up for Grenada Day, and if you're an artist and you're on the card to perform, they send you. Is that democracy? Is our politician creative artists? Are we going back to the days of the revolution when the media was censored? Eastern drum, Eastern drum, Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a shambo drum, it is not a chop drum. I hear in a distant drum, coming from far away. October 19th and October 25th has become controversial. Some people say October 19th was the massacre day. They believe October 25th was the liberation day. But now here comes this government saying October 19th is Heroes Day. Up to now, who are the heroes? They just can't say. Do we have a dictatorship in the making? We got to be vigilant. Eastern drum, Eastern drum, Eastern drum, coming from far away. It is not a shambo drum, it is not a chop drum. I hear in a distant drum, coming from far away.
Yeah, man. The politics. The reason why I do that live, this is to wake up the Grenadian government. I know they're close to Ralph, but when the voters ready for you, they're coming for you. So, if you know you just oppress your opponent, and you censoring arts and culture and all them things, stop it, because the voters, they have the final say. And when you hear it, you might hear that distant drum and that distant song too late. I know the Caribbean leftists are in a shaka. But anyway, it seems that they're more worried now that Ralph has gone, Ralph is nowhere around, than they're worried about the gunboat down between Venezuela up to the south of Grenada, Trinidad, and all them places. Anyway, I gone, till I come again. Hudson George as usual. I gone.